Hey everybody, Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing and first look at the Microsoft Surface 3 type cover. Now you can see I've got the Surface 3 right here. This is the 128 gig model with 4 gigs of RAM, powered by that Intel quad-core Atom Cherry Trail processor. Really a great tablet. In fact, in my opinion, likely the killer of the mobile tablet market in many ways, or at least the beginning of that trend, because this is really, in my opinion, the most powerful, flexible, versatile tablet you can buy at a $500 or $600 price point. Of course, unless you're able to pick up a Pro version, but even then, they're getting larger and heavier and really moving away from what a mobile tablet represents. But if you want to complete the computer or laptop experience, you're going to want to pick up the Surface 3 type cover, and that's what today's unboxing is all about. So at $130, it is expensive, no question about it, just like every other type cover before it. Some of them have come crashing down in price. Even the third gen type cover for the Surface Pro has been discounted. I've seen it on sale several times already, and that is easily the best type cover ever made. And this follows exactly where that one, or picks up rather, exactly where that one left off. So you can see it's only compatible with the Surface 3, and that's not a new trend really, because outside of Gen 1 and 2, the actual tablets all changed. And that meant that, well, so did the type covers. And that's why still I use something like my Power Cover for, basically it will work with all of the different surfaces I have, but it will not actually power them. Now, of course, putting that aside, we have paperwork, and then it actually shows you the three different positions, well, excuse me, two different positions, and the way to actually connect it with the magnetic port on the bottom of the tablet. And that's pretty much it. It's giving you those different ways that you can use it and store it. Let's take a look at what it actually looks like on the machine and at play. It is backlit, by the way, for those of you that are curious. It really does bring, much like the tablet itself, every amenity, every upside of the development of this tablet line, both in the Pro as well as the tablet itself over the years now, into full perspective. And I say that because you can already see we've got the same magnetic capability that was introduced with the Surface Pro 3, which really gave you a nice, I would say, gentle incline that was far more natural for typing. We have a larger touchpad, which is, I can already see, very responsive and exactly like the experience on the Surface Pro 3, which is exactly what you want. Now, you can use other type covers with this and it will work, but it will not cover this. It won't be a perfect fit. It will not give you basically the exact experience that Microsoft is trying to offer users, granted at a very steep premium, which is why I shared the Logitech K480, because I think it's a great optional keyboard approach. But if you're looking to go as slim and sleek, lightweight, and essentially complete the look, then you're probably going to be willing to spend the money. Now, I've never been a big fan of this finish. It stains easily, and in terms of durability, it's not great. But again, who else is doing anything like this in the business? The answer is no one. So you've got that backlit keyboard, which you're not seeing right now because, granted, it's not going to pick up with the lighting, but really just a full functioning PC now, even though this is driven by an Atom processor. The kickstand, as you already know, supports 3 different positions, so you can go from basically any angle that you really want. It's not as flexible as the Surface Pro 3, but still very close. And this is basically a full-size keyboard. So if you are a road warrior working with this tablet, a student, a professional, and you do need a keyboard, this is the best option. It also is the most expensive. But there are other options. That's the good news, since this is a Windows 8.1, soon to be Windows 10 machine at heart. Even though the hardware isn't incredibly robust, it's more than enough to use this full-blown OS in ways that we simply couldn't imagine with any other mobile-based OS tablet out there that competes at the $500 and $600 price point. So the Surface 3, a great product. Anyone who's watched my coverage so far already knows that I think it's best in class. And then you have a keyboard to match. And as I mentioned, you can use other ones like the larger Type Cover 3 from the Pro line, but you can see it's not going to fit it properly. It's actually going to be too large for it. And cover up more than the entire tablet. And then if I use something like the power cover, which is a bit of a brick since it has an internalized battery, that won't cover the entire screen because, again, that was for a different display size, 10.1, different aspect ratio as opposed to the 10.8. 3:2 aspect ratio we're working with here. But again, if you do need the type cover, highly recommend it. I do not think, even though it's expensive, you will regret picking it up. If you wait some time, it probably will eventually be on sale, but at least right now, this is without hesitation the best complete solution that you can get for the Surface 3 if you want to type comfortably on your lap, on any surface for that matter, and do so without adding really any bulk and really maintaining the fit and finish as is desired. Plus, there are a lot of different colors to choose from to fit just about any customer's personal palette when it comes to style. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. And of course, as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Later.